How you going, YouTubers? Am I live? It says end live. Play. How you going, YouTubers around the world? This is MANIC Magic, and this is me being Aussie as I can. And we thought we'd have a bit of a chit-chat, see if we're live here. It appears we are. Thanks for you guys for coming. See who we get on the chat. No one at the moment. So look forward to someone. Yes, I'm here to promote Chopper One's Rule. He's doing a build-off, so check his channel out. I can leave his link in the chat. I'm just going to leave his link in the chat. Now this is getting flat. Who we got in chat? How you going, buddy? Good to see you. I'm still learning this. I got my new computer, but I'm still learning how to set it up. I even had both cameras, and it was doing everything. It was going silly. How you going, Hugh? Welcome to our Aussie and YouTube live stream. It's not the redneck live stream, but I'm just supporting our Australian colours. So how's everyone in chat today? If you haven't got Paranormal Circle, check him out. I'll do you as a moderator. Add as moderator. Moderator. Yeah. Where when I used to use the tablet, I couldn't do it as a moderator. So it was crazy. So yeah. Oh, how you going, Richard? Good to see you in here. Where's that zigzag? Well, I can show you where that zigzag is. That zigzag is just down there. She's on her bed and she's having a sleep. That's where my Ziggy is. Ziggy, lift your head. That's her. Whoop, that's her. Yep, she's not taking much notice of me. She says, I've got my live stream. She's not interested because she watches TV all the time. So that's funny. Yeah. How you going, Trans Jedi? Good to see you here. Yeah, we've got Chopper's Rules 1. I've just come off of his live stream. I'll put the link in of the inscription in the chat here for you. Even if you haven't got a build off, just put a funny video in. I'm sure you could you put a bit of a video together of where you're setting up your drones and whatnot. It's anything that's creative. Just put a little video. If you've already got a video available, just whack one in. Just so you can build up the content to his because he's doing a great channel. He's got a lot of people on board. He's got a lot of Americans and Canadians on board. Gaffer, he's on board. He's been helping out with the merchandise, and it's a good merchandise. Oh, Horses Shop has only just come from there too. So yeah, it's great. I've seen a lot of good people over there that are subscribers of myself, and it's good that we support one another. Great, good. Yes, as you can see, that I'm slowly getting my computer sorted out. I haven't got that cam set up yet. It wasn't allowing me to change the camera. I may have to just change the settings, but I will see what happens. See what happens on live because I've got a big enough computer, so it shouldn't blow up on me. I'll just see if I can change cam. I suppose if I go up top, see, it might be down the bottom even, because I know the microphone's going good and everything like that. So I'm wondering if I can change cam. Going to do it a different way. What if I was to see that's the other cam? Can you see that, guys? Maybe not. Sit down, sweetie. Lay on your bed. And if I was to change camera like that, something went wrong. I mean, I should be able to run 5 cameras off this with no problem. But basically, yeah, this is a bit of a test. Horse's Shop, because you're a moderator over there, could you please put in the links to our mate Chopper's Rules 1? That'd be great if you could. Right. Jedi is a moderator now. I've got Asgard as a moderator. Everyone in here should be moderator. I'll just check. Richard's a moderator. I would like to get everyone blue wrenches because eventually I know I can trust everyone that I see from time to time. If you've been in here a few times, are you doing it? Oh, well done. Cool. So if you could drop a link, that'd be good. Here's another one here that we can drop a blue wrench to. No worries. Oh, how you going, buddy? My good old mate Jim. Well, of course we'll make Jim a moderator. Good to see you pop in. Yeah, this is just a bit of a chit chat. Nothing much. Just a little bit rough around the edges. We just talk about show and tell and let's see if I can get anyone maybe get up on chat. But it's mainly I've just come off of if you haven't got Chopper Rules 1, check him out. He's a really good Australian ocker. Meaning he's one of the rednecks, the true rednecks forever, for life. And he will never change the day he dies. He is true. Another word is true blue dinkum, meaning he is so respected in the community. Everyone loves him and you can trust him to the hilt. So, yeah, check him out. I don't think there's a space. It's Chopper with an S, then Rules, and then number 1. Yeah, so check him out. His link's up there. Horses Shop's put his link up there. So check him out. He's got a good supporter base as well. He's been on YouTube like forever. He's been on for a very long time. And he's been like all the YouTubers way back, struggled like hell. And they're the ones that really need to be applauded because they're the ones that last. They've been through all the tough times and all of YouTube's bullshit. So, yeah, check him out. And if for those who haven't got Jim, which is Video Call Show, I've been on there a couple of times, I believe, or one time maybe. Might be a couple of times. I can't quite recall. And because so much has happened in my head. And he does a really good show. And he's got all the bells and whistles there also, which I'm trying to emulate over time. I mean, I've got Jim's a bit of a techno buff, so I've got a bit of show and tell here. I just purchased this thingy bob, this techno soundboard. So I hope this is to everyone's liking. It's a Hellinger, and hopefully I can. At the moment, I'm only going to be using. See if I can knock the keyboard and stuff over. I'm going to just use my little snowball mic, and a few purists that like the older stuff or the basic stuff said, no, Trevor, don't change it. But, well, I like all the nice stuff too because I never had the nice stuff unless I bought it myself when I was younger. I mean, my mother tried, but she was poor. I mean, that's life. You live with it, don't you? So now that I can afford it and save up for it, I get all the nice little goodies. Yeah, so I've got that. I've got my new computer, which is 2 terabyte of hard drive, 2 terabyte of SSD, 32 gig, 180 graphics memory card, I believe, or 60 or 80, something like that, because I've upgraded it and I think it's gone up to about that. What else has got it? Yeah, that's about it, what I can remember. What's that? 12:02. Is that the time? What are you trying to say there, Jim? Oh, the 12:02 mixer. So I don't know what mine is. Mine, it's these. This one's the one up a little bit up. I think this is the 10:02. So yours is a couple up from this one, is it? If you just like to say thumbs up in the chat, it's a little bit higher than mine. That's okay. Yours is probably a little bit bigger. But we're not comparing dicks, are we? Did I say that on YouTube? I'm trying to keep this YouTube friendly. But it's Sunday. Oh, it's probably worse. It's Sunday morning for me. I should be at this godly hour, and I mean godly because I am a man of God. I should be curving my language, shouldn't I? Oh, just 2 more inputs. Oh, I see. Yeah, very good. For your drums, yep. Good. Yeah, so hopefully I can do that because I was pricing a new microphone. I was after the Yeti. I want a black Yeti, and not a Yeti, not a blue one. So what do you suggest for a microphone, Jim? Not to confuse me, but I had my heart on the Yeti mic. Is Asgard still in here too? If Asgard can, I wonder if I can get anyone on Hangouts. I haven't done Hangouts this end yet. I have actually, but that was with Mrs. RC's advice and knowledge and show. And she showed me how to do it. Who's the Alibaba? Is it the... How you going, Jason? Good to see you pop in. Yeah, we're just having a chit-chat. Did you check out my latest video? See if I can put the link in. It's just a little fun video. I hope this is the right one. It can't be anything bad anyway, so I'll just look. Whoops, no, I don't want to leave. I'll stay here. Yep, cancel. Don't want to leave. I'll just have a look to make sure that... Yeah, so it's all looking pretty bright, and eventually I've been working on my OBS. How you going, Tim's World? Yeah, I'm working on my OBS and my editing software. So I was just messing around with the special effects. And the actual canoeing is real, but the lightning strike isn't. So, but hopefully it gets a few hits and a bit of a laugh. I don't claim for it to be me. I'm just claiming that this guy must have had a poop in a hurry. So if you just check that, check that out and give it a like, because I just want everyone to have a bit of a laugh. How you going? Lemma Music, isn't it? Yeah. Lemma Music. How you going there? Good to see you in. Nice one. And I'll just check on that link just to just so I censor everything I do myself. Yeah, it's the right link. That's great. That's good. It's only a very short video, but I was just messing around. I'm doing all my trailers. I'm doing all my thumbnails. It's all going to go high tech, so it should be nice. I'd be down for Hangouts panel if you want to do one. Do you know how to do it, Horses Shop? I need someone with a bit of experience to guide me through it. I know there is a way. I know it's just not because I mean I don't care if I mess up this live stream. It's here. Just the quicker you learn, the better. I mean, how you going, Kings and Darwin? Kings and Darwin, great. He's been supporting me, and he goes. So he's been getting around with all the great guys that I get around and check out as well, which is quite refreshing. It means that he knows what he likes and likes what he watches, and he goes around good quality. So he pops in at Jim's channel and all over the place. Good to see. Canadian Drone Hub, obviously. Canadian Drone Hub has done so much for the YouTubers, not just the droners, YouTubers everywhere. They accept everyone because, after all, everyone doesn't just like drones. They like all sorts of things and vice versa. So I give a plug, if I can, every live stream, because if it wasn't for Canadian Drone Hub, I would not be going as good as I am now. Yeah, like a call-in. Yes, and Jim's had Canadian Drone Hub on his channel. It's quite good. Drop a link if you want Jim to your channel. Any of you guys in there I trust, drop a link. I promote you to drop a link because it makes my life a hell of a lot easier, because I'm still new at all this, but I just must have a talent in certain other ways for my channel to grow. Like, we all have our attributes. It's like when playing Tiger Woods year 2007 and then up to year 2011. It's like playing a golf game, a virtual reality golf game. We all have our attributes. Some of us have got good distance. Some of us have got good on the green, have a short game. Some of us can drive very well with their driver, and some can putt well, like I said. We all have our attributes, and some just steam along so quickly. And then others, I see their content. They've got wonderful content, but no subscribers, no likes, no views. I cannot believe it. Or you get some that have got plenty of views, but no likes. What are they doing, YouTube? I see, yep, that's true. That's very true. Yeah. So if anyone's got anything interesting, you can drop links as long as there's no music. Well, music won't matter because it's only if you're dropping a link that I show. So, if there's anything, you can promote anything you like. What's this? Visit Channel D. Rightio. So who we got in here? Make sure you hit likes in here. We got 10 people in there. Yes. And today I want people to put suggestions in, because I need to name this little man here. He's my Aussie surfy dude. And see if you can work out a good Aussie name, and I'll choose one on my next video. Or you can try to check out how you going, Kathy Rebuilds. How's things over there in USA? And good to see you in here. It's great. What do you got there? I like to have a look at a link too, but I've got the volume down. That's crazy. I was trying to keep this on chat and it goes to something else. So I'll avoid that. How you go? Oh, here's another good supporter here. How you going, buddy? Is it Micro Ghost, the old codger? How you going? Yes, he likes my zigzag. Ziggy's there, curled up, sleeping. Yeah, so today it's been raining down at here at Barmera, South Australia. Yesterday was blowing a gale, and crazy. I think we're slowly changing now. I thought I predicted a few weeks back that our weather was going to change to summer, but it's all different. And so yeah, I'd like to look at your links later when I get off. That would be great, because I'll only be going for an hour. But what I'm going to work on is, I'll just check out if you can see the chat. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but I suppose the other way I can turn this around, and that's the head view. That's where I'm going to be doing all my art. But then, and I'll just change that, take that off, and then what you see is what you get now. Is I will change channels over there. I've got to sort it all out. It'll take me a while. Just straighten up my singlet so I don't look so. Got to at least dress right instead of slouching, and I'll get things sorted out here. And with my OBS, what I plan to do is I'll have 3D borders around my art while I'm doing the painting, and then I can do a bit of OBS or just have the studio set up dual, so I can do it low tech, high tech, and just as it works. So if things doesn't work out one day or for a little bit, I can always change it around, and just keep it low tech, so I don't have as many hurdles, because all the people on YouTube have hurdles. Ken Heron's got $25,000 YouTube studio, and he has huge hurdles. I know he's trying to do things the maximum way, but if I can do the basics and get a little bit of bells and whistles, it'll be all good. How you going, Ian? Good to see you in here. How you going, Travis Smith? Who have I missed here? No, I don't think I've missed anyone today. Good to see you pop in. Matthew's a good. Ian Matthews is a good friend of mine from the UK. He's often on Hazy Days' channel as well as his own. I don't think he needs to be shadowed under Hazy Day, because I think I like Ian more than I like Hazy, but Hazy's all right. But some people appeal to one another better. But he's a good lad. He's got a good community over there, with lots of the guys there and girls over there in UK. Yeah, big smiles, Ian. That's okay. Ian likes to have a few grogs after work on Hazy's channel, and sometimes he lights the world up, and I won't say any more than that. I think he was setting things on fire last time. Crazy. It's a lot of fun, though. Yes, the bunny rabbit. Yeah, it's getting close to Easter. What's that? Can't take my ale. Oh, you're still a bit of fun. Just live with that, enjoy it. As long as it's not too much on your liver. Because I've given up drinking 8 years ago, nearly 9 now, and my liver feels great. And I was a bit of an alcoholic. Okay, yep. All right. How are we going to do? What do you mean by that, horses shop? So do I just take emails? How do I go about doing a panel if we want to jump on? I've got to learn how to do that. Don't I have to go? I've got it in top chat at the moment. I should have it in live chat. That might be a bit better. I should type a bit more. I should be saying, hey guys. I should be this keyboard is visible keyboard. I should be doing it here so no one can see me. Well, maybe no one can see me. Go down a bit. I've got my surfy dude there. How you going live with type diabetes vlogs? I have diabetes and I got type 2. I know what it's all about. So do I click on that horse's shop? I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah, if you haven't got anyone in the chat, just to check each other out. I'd advise everyone to support everyone, because my motto is, how do you know you're not going to like each other's content until you at least check out at least 2.5 minutes, check their videos out, hit a like just to be polite. Like when you go to a person's house, don't you bring a bottle of wine or something? Well, that's what I used to do, or a 6-pack of beer. We used to mix the beer up a little bit, like try each other's grogs out. That's what I used to do. So if you can hit just a like as you go in, it might be the only like that you do for there on, but at least you've given people a go. And that's my motto. I might have a bit of a swig here. Yeah, so I'm going to do full-time later, hopefully next month when I get everything sorted out. I want to, what I do in everything is I always do my research, check everything out, get everything sorted, do a few tests, iron it all out, and then I'm going to be doing art tutorials once a day, every day, and then I'll do a video as well, just my content, or maybe a live stream that's just like this. But each day I want to at least do a video or a live stream on my art, and that's what I want to do. Well, that's my goals anyway, and we all got to set goals. And I've got a Patreon account that I'm setting up, and that's MANIC Magic 08. And at the moment, I've got 2 tiers. One's $10 and one's $50. The $50 at this stage will not be activated. That's for when you get merchandise and that as well with the $50. And that's with me doing the postage and all the rest of it. So that'll be worthwhile. You'll get $50 worth of stuff, believe me. And the other one's just basic 10, but I'm thinking about just doing a 1 and a 2 tier as well, just so to keep it affordable, and just do $1 or $2 per month just to support me. It'll at least pay for a little bit of paint anyway. And I'll be bringing out some really nice stuff, and so look out for that. I've got some really creative ideas. Those who know me on YouTube, I've got creative ideas in everything I do. So like if I put my creative ideas to the test, watch out YouTube. That's all I can say. Good to see people are hanging around there. We've been about 30 minutes now, and not that I'm trying to check time. I'm just trying to link to the Hangouts group in here. See, I might have to sit down and talk to Roger or someone to do this part of it. But then again, Mr. Crowley, I should be able to ask someone like that. But I don't want to click on this link and then disappear. Shall I just click on it anyway? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Video call. Let's see. It says error, sorry. The video call ended because of an error. Are we still here? Yeah, we're still here, aren't we? Could be a bit delayed, is it? I'm still here. That's all right. That's good. I tried clicking on that link. We'll try again. Let's try that again. It's a Magic Crew radio. All right, I think we can start inviting people in now. So if you've got your email address there, we can invite some people. Or we could copy and paste. Copy the link, yeah. We could copy that link and put it in chat, can't we? So if we go over here, where's chat? We might be able to sort something out here. Thanks to Horse's Shop, because you can see me, can't you? Where's chat gone? Over here. So if we put this link out, so if you want to come in, have we got someone in, have we? Okay. We've got Horses Shop, have we?
Yep.
Oh, cool. So now what do we see? So now, how do we all get on the panel now?
So what? A few technical errors. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah.
Every time I click on it, it keeps on me.
How do I accept that in?
Oh, you want to end this first one, click, and then start over? Mine's giving me problems on my end.
Right, I see. So what, I'd stop this one? Yeah. Let's sort things out anyway. Messenger. The Magic Crew. I like what you're doing. It's good. Okay. Right, now if someone else wants to jump in, they can they? Now what do we see?
I put on I set to join by a link, so as soon as they click that link, they should be able to join right in without having to put their email on.
Rightio. Now how do we get us on? Because at the moment it's only just got me, or do I have to refresh that?
Yeah, there's a trick to do it when you're setting up the streams. You have to use you have to click Hangouts on air, so that way it'll run with the stream and show us on the stream. But
all right, so at the moment you're just talking to me, like in private, is it? So
yeah, but if you turn the volume up on the Hangouts just enough, the people in the chat should be able to hear us both.
Okay, right.
Because they can hear you. If you turn it up enough, they'll be able to hear me, and it shouldn't get any reverb.
So bandwidth general, that looks all good.
I'll get the link to this group quick, and then I'll post it in there again.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Live chat. I can barely see on my tablet.
Yeah, I have glass. I have glass too, but some company that came over tonight was stuck mine for his and took mine instead.
Okay.
So and I need mine to see far away, so.
I always forget. I can always sort something out with Farmer too, because Farmer's on. He's got his cousin over, so we're not chatting at the moment for the next couple of days, and because normally we got our farm simulator, and we're doing that on live stream on streaming that as well, doing a bit of farmer simulation, which is a bit of fun. You should have seen me the first time. I rolled the tractor over that many times. It's crazy.
Some of those games can be a little challenging.
Oh, particularly, I haven't been playing them for a while as well. And I said, were you as bad as that, Farmer? And he's laughing. He says, yeah. And there he was, mocking me all the way through the game. But that's the fun of it, isn't it?
Yeah. I put the link to the group back in the chat.
Oh, very good.
See, since I'm not watching on my computer because I don't want revert, I'm watching the chat on my phone.
Yeah.
So I can talk to you and see if any trolls show up at the same time.
Yep, very good.
But that T-shirt Chopper had made for that giveaway, that thing is awesome. Yes,
that's right. And that's what I made the comment, because when I make comments, it's just not shallow like, oh, nice shirt, what, wah. It's just that Gaffer obviously knows Chopper enough to know what he would like, because he did that solely himself. And when you know a person well enough, you can get an idea of what they want. And Chopper has been on for almost ever. And and when I was first got to know Chopper, his channel was very, very small, and it's only growing because people like myself and vice versa, and we're all networking together, and it's fantastic that we're making all our channels growing. Like a lot of people had the doubters, the haters, or whatever you want to call them, thinking you're only just going to get shallow people, you're not going to like their content, we're all going to be zombies. Well, this is a proof of that it's not the case. How do you know you're going to like someone's content until you give them a go? And it's what Roger's doing in Canadian Drone Hub, and he's not a big droner, but he loves drones. But this was one way of getting people together, and he's had a bit of problems over the time with other people that have got jealous or got upset with him and that. But he's able to do it because he's had the time. Like he's been doing 7 days a week for 12 months or more, solid, not without a break. And you've got to think, well, that's devotion to the community. And he sometimes goes on twice. And when Val was in jail, YouTube jail, he was doing her channel too. So they wouldn't kick her out, because some people out there wanted to. They wanted Val to be gone. And yes, sometimes she can't get along with some people, but it all comes down to conflict resolution. We've got to be grown-ups, for God's sake, and get on with it and try to get along with people. Isn't that right? Just get along. Get along, guys. That's all we ask.
Yeah, ever since I posted that link to that group, the chat's like gone silent. It's 8:31, and the last message in there was me at 8:28. That's my time, so.
Yeah, they're just probably listening. As long as we've got something to say and talk about, because I've noticed there's a lot of people. Some of them don't show their faces. They just treat it like a podcast. And a mate of mine here in Australia, in Adelaide, his name's Thunder GT, and none of his people come on the chat. They just do hangouts like a podcast. And where you get other places like iSpike for the first time, we had about 10 people on the chat, and we even had a bit of a dance and whatnot at the end. It got a bit crazy, but we're all tired. We all had other places to go. We thought, well, we might as well have a send-off on the first live stream that he did with the hangouts with a bit of a bang. And it was a bit of fun. And most of us don't drink anymore, so we could still have fun without alcohol. And on his chat, we try to curb it a bit. What would you call it? GP17. And just so, like, I try to keep it a little bit GP, depending on which chat I'm doing. So anyway, how are you been, buddy? What are you up to with yourself?
Not been up too much. I'm getting ready to buy some nice carbide turning pools.
Oh, rightio, yep. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, in case any of you guys in the chat are wondering, I live over here in the U.S. I'm across the pond from everyone.
Yes, that's right. I'm across the pond from US.
I'm in a lovely little state we call Michigan.
Okay, yep. I'm familiar with the states of America. That was one of my school, what would it be, essays, we refer to them, where we studied, mine was studying the states of USA, as well as I studied a side piece on the Statue of Liberty. And so that was one of my high school.
They say like Michigan. Sometimes people say Michigan's a flyover state. It's really not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we have Mackinac Island. We got Mackinac City. Mackinac Island. Best fudge in the world right there is at Mackinac Island.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. See, they say Michigan is the only state you can go to Paradise and all on the same day.
Yeah.
Because there's a bowl called Michigan, and there's a Paradise City up in the Upper Peninsula.
Oh, very good. Best of both worlds.
We have Petoskey Beach, usually like around late spring, early summer, and Petoskey Beach. If you walk along, usually you can find Petoskey stones.
Okay. And what
this isn't a Petoskey stone, but this is from up there on the beach.
Right.
I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's a rock. It looks sturdy, but it's very brittle. So you can tap it lightly with a rock. I did it.
And what benefits is that style of rock? Because over time, men only really worry about what they can get out of different rocks for different purposes.
Well, Petoskey stones, you can usually go up there and pick them up where you can buy them. They're usually not too expensive.
Right? Are they rare?
They're just more of a piece to have that says, "Yeah, I have one."
Right. So they're rare, though. Are there a lot of them?
Yeah, usually up by Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Usually like late spring or early summer when the lake unfreezes and everything starts rolling and it brings in a bunch more stones.
Okay.
Usually if you look hard enough, you can see Petoskey stones. Because Michigan back in when it was just first, coming around when the earth was all combined.
Yeah.
It used to be very tropical.
Yep. Yeah, I'm very.
We don't have those stones. So there was a lot of coral life.
Yeah.
Ever since when those corals died, Petoskey stone's like a green stone, but looks like it has spider webbing going across it.
Oh, very good. Because I like what have we got there? Hangouts. I don't know what that message was. Did you get that same message?
I think so.
It happened too quick for me.
Yep, someone joined.
Someone joined
us.
Oh,
yeah,
very
someone
good.
joined the Hangouts group.
Good. Oh, Roach Studios. Is that who's hanging out?
There you go. There's a Petoskey stone. They usually come in different colors, but that's what they look like.
Oh, very good. See, I used to carve rock, granite. I was a stonemason. A lot of it was cemetery work, monumental work, statues, flat surfaces, polishing, all sorts. And the different types of stones is a different way you carve, because some are very dense, some are very crystallized and compressed. Like we have a black granite here in Australia, and it's one of probably the most finest pieces of granite or stone you can ever get, because it's very, very compressed and fusioned. It has very few flaws in it, very, very few cracks or hollows. And when you hammer and chisel that with a maul and chisel, you can actually, people that were not craftsmen didn't understand, but back in the time we used to say we could hear the stone singing, and what the craftsmen and people thought it was very mythical and magical, because craftsmen were like the wizard of the day as well, and because they could do almost anything with stone. But it is, when you're hitting a hammer and chisel or hammer and maul, you can actually hear the stone of the levels of where the density is, where it changes. You can tell whether it's going to crack off on a wrong place where you don't want it to crack. But when you hear that, you just then slow down and take little pieces off. But when you're taking a big chunks off to make a shape, you can go hell for leather for a bit. But then once you get up to the line, you've got to go really gentle. But you can hear the stone sing. And people don't understand that unless you're a craftsman. And I learned very quickly. What's that? They're like coral ones, are they?
Yeah, that's the later Petoskey. That's all this is old coral that died.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that sort of stuff. See, I used to, on the ocean here, we even used to get bricks from old buildings roll up, and they used to be that smooth and round like a stone, like a big pebble. And some of the bricks that would be smoothed and shaped, it'd bring out a lot of the colour and the different stones and granulation that it created when forming and firing the bricks. And so brick is only an artificial stone, but nature in its course can create some beautiful things.
There's a Petoskey stone that got turned into a clock.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. There's a lot of people
actually make food crusher bowls out of them.
Okay.
And they're heavy.
They're I've had a bit of a mental blank of what they're called. For cooking, anyway. And they're saying that Michigan has the most light horses in the USA. We have a lot of light horses here in Australia. Hence, way back in the war, World War One, we used to have the light horse brigade, and we used to breed a good Australian light horse. A lot of them went into battle.
I'm living with type 1 diabetes. Like I said, I'm from Ionia. Oh my gosh, she's actually not that far away from me. She's like 20 minutes, half hour away from me if she still lives there.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'd like to meet up with some YouTubers. There's another one that close to Farmer too. I don't know if you know him. He's in the droning community. He's Arco Drones. He's very close to where Farmer lives, and he flies his drones. He's a little bit handicapped, this chap, and they've been donating money for him to so he can get up the stairs easier and stuff like that, because he's in a unit, and which has been great. He's been getting great support, and he's very, very close to where Farmer lives. So they might be able to team up and fly each other's drone there, because he only just lives the other side of Colorado, towards the Denver side.
There's a lot of YouTubers up here in Michigan, actually, and some of them are close to me, and some of them are like 2 hours away or so. But there's one I'm subscribed to him. I'm going to see if I can find his channel quick.
Yeah.
This is Farm Work something, but I'll find it. Farm Work 686.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yep. He's in city we call, he's outside Grand Rapids, at least like 45 minutes, an hour.
All right, yeah. Well, within an hour, if you can get YouTubers within an hour or two, depending on how much you like their content or how much you have in common, it'd be good to catch up. Because I've got to
get like all the Michigan YouTubers that are near me in one area and do a big meetup.
Yeah, or even just a meetup and have a barbecue or something. I've got a few mates now that I've forming here that are only within 3 hours or 2 hours from me. And we're going to have a bit of a meetup. A mate of mine, his wife or girlfriend that he's hooked up with in America, she wants to come over. And then they're going to do a tour over the Philippines and visit another YouTube friend there. And they're coming up to the Riverland and catch up here and have a meal and check out the sites. And that should be a lot of fun. He's only a podcaster. When I say only, what I mean is he just chats about anything. He hasn't got one particular interest. It's what I was meaning. And that's Thunder GT. And he gets on, he's got a lot of neutral friends that's on my channels, like the Simple Joys. They get on each other's channels as well. And that's how we've connected with each other. It's great. It's getting better and better.
It's not quite a rock.
Right.
But several layers of sediment. When I say it's brittle, I mean it's brittle. It looks strong, but it's brittle. You can literally hold it.
Yeah.
Take a smaller stone and tap it a few times.
Yeah.
And it will split right off.
Yeah.
Or if you get strong enough with your hands and push, you can snap it right off. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I was like, I'll just take some at home from Past Beach. I was like, that'd be a cool addition. Be something just interesting to have.
Yeah.
Oh, living with type 1, if you would have told me you were in Ionia sooner, I probably would have been able to hunt you down.
I hunt you down.
I know where Ionia's at.
Yeah.
It's a very sharp place. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll run into Menards out there someday.
Yeah, I was thinking about this little dude here. I reckon I'll just call him dude in quotation marks. I think that's simple. They like calling each other dude. So I think they're pretty basic. Surfies usually, because all they do is they don't go to school and whatnot. They just go to the surf all the time. So they lack a bit of education. So I think I'll just call him dude. Hey, dude. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to make a lot of these Australiana pieces in 3D when I get my 3D printer. And then with my art channel, I'll hand paint them.
And I think I'm going to cut out in like 15 minutes because I have another stream. So
yeah, go for it.
Another 15 minutes. Y'all get to hear my beautiful voice for another 15
Oh, your beautiful voice, yes. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on much longer than 15 minutes anyway. So, yes. Where am I in Australia? I'm in Barmouth in South Australia, which is 2.5 hours north of Adelaide. I'm on the river system, and I'm right on the beaches of the Lake Bonny, which you'll see in that latest video. I'll just see if in the link that I've got. I don't want shall I tweet this link out?
I think it's our Great Lakes over here are all freshwater.
All right, yeah, our lakes are all freshwater.
They say Michigan supposedly is like the state that has the most fresh water in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
We have 5 Great Lakes.
Yep. All right.
Right, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I had a mess. I had to hide a message there. So.
Oh, we got someone else.
Yeah, troller, freaking griefer, whatever you want to call them, racist, whatever. Mixed race, I've had enough of you already. I'm gonna report him. Okay, yeah, there's a guy who's starting to become a bit of a problem.
Yeah, just block.
Mixed race world news.
Just block him. Yeah. We're all supposed to be good people in here. We don't want any racism. And if you do talk any politics and religion, we just respect one another. And if it gets a little bit out of hand, then we just close.
We're putting some messages in here we don't quite agree with. That's the problem.
Yeah, if there's any messages,
I'm sorry I gotta remove them, but I don't want that in there. We're trying to keep it as clean as we can.
Yeah. I mean, if we respect one another with each other's comments.
That's it. I've had enough of you. I'm gonna.
Can you block him, or can I have to block him?
I think I just do it as messages. I'm just gonna hide him on his channel. That's it.
Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my main channel.
Okay, Richie, you need to knock it off too. I'm going to put him in a timeout. There, Richie, that timeout's just a warning.
What was Richie?
Oh, Chuck, I'm kind of mad because I'm starting to not like what they're saying in this chat is what's bothering me. So, see, being a moderator is like a nice job, but when you have to deal with trolls like that, it becomes more and more annoying.
Alrighty,
Oh, Chop Suey, I'm not a snowflake. I'm only 17, so you don't stop with me. You're next. I'm just getting things right now.
Chop
See, this is my warning. You keep trolling stuff like that and saying stuff like that, I don't like it. So
who's Chop Suey?
I have no idea who that is.
Well,
about enough of him too.
Hi guys, it's Nathan
All right.
here.
Okay, we got another one at PM. All right, you're going back there. Yep, I think these guys have a lot of accounts too, so probably they keep coming in under different accounts.
Right. Who's come in? Is that night trade? Is it?
Bendy Mint, Cucumber Snatch.
It's me. It's Nathan. Agenti Tambuk Chinook.
Okay. One sec.
You got to be careful leaving that link out there, man. Anybody can just drop right in and come out.
Well, we do. I have I create it, so him and I, if somebody comes in, we don't want him in, we can remove them.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Okay.
It's Rates TV because you guys are not keeping it fun for us, for the rest of us. That's why. So.
Gee, yeah, everyone's just jumping in, aren't they?
Especially in that chat.
Right, what am I? There we are.
Yeah,
oh, now I've got back. Now I've got back. Now let's sort something out.
Mixed Race TV. Yeah. Well, Mixed Race TV must know why we're banning everyone. Ben, you know what? No, we're not doing that. It's because you're being trolls. That's why.
Yeah, Mixed Race, he can go jump in the lake, that fella.
Check out Bendy. He can do it too.
Yeah, which one's Bendy?
Bendy,
yeah.
My Cucumber Snatch. Yeah, he's in there. I just removed his message, but he's in there.
Cucumber Snatch. Well, right from the name, word go, Cucumber Snatch. What does that suggest?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out.
Well, cucumber is penis and snatch is vagina. So we'll hide that.
Why is it when the stream's going good, the trolls have to show up? Just
yeah, why? That's right.
Never learn. Never learn.
Drunk bot. Who's drunk bot?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Probably another troll. I have never seen. Well, I've dealt with trolls before, but they weren't nearly as bad as this.
Yeah, I've never had them before. This is the first time. How you going, Mitch? Mitch is in here.
Well, I guess yeah.
We haven't had any trolls until now.
I'm not gonna join on another stream right away. I'm just gonna keep watching.
Yeah, don't get upset because words don't hurt me. Just block them, hide them, and I'll just keep me informed, and I'll just report them. Like this one here, I'm going to report. I nearly reported Mitch.
I'm gonna explain. This is the best way I can explain it. Some of these trolls, some of them will create many accounts, and they'll log into that next account after account after account and keep coming in.
Yeah, but they get sick of it after a while if you don't say too much. So you just keep doing it, and then eventually they think, well, we're not getting a reaction because that's all they want to do is publicity. And you're not
doing anything wrong.
No, he was joking to me because I nearly was about to click on his by mistake. Yeah, he's a mate of mine because it's been going so quick, the chat.
So guys, this is a warning to the rest of you. Don't do anything that will get you in trouble.
Right, with this live chat, and Mitch, he will be able to tell me, how can you slow it down? Is that toggle time stamps?
You enable slow chat.
Oh, you can't.
Enable slow chat and limits it to 60 seconds per person. So
where's that to? Because this is still.
When you set up streams, when you're setting up your stream, right, and you go to the chat and check on it.
Yeah.
Before you set anything up, set the stream officially. Or if you have the stream set and you want to enable it, you can go back and hit edit stream. And you go through the stream settings and find the one that says enable slow chat and click it on.
Yeah.
And it'll activate it.
Okay. Oh, here we got another good customer here called What is it? Oh, I don't know that. Oh, some crazy names. See, I've got a YouTube a gaming account which I had. It's been an old one.
Oh, X-Rays TV. He changed it back in. It's now Rick's Makes TV.
Okay.
He changed his letters around in his name.
Okay. And one of mine.
I just noticed that too.
Yeah, one of them is Mustn't Touch, and the other one was Glory Hole, which was my gaming names.
I apologize for you walked in to type into your computer. Yeah, it's just troll fest. See, this is what I haven't had trolls yet, but my turn's coming. I feel it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. You can't. It can happen anytime. So, Chop Suey, I'm going to report. For there's a number of things that you can report them for: harassment and bullying,
sexual explicit content, which some of them had that in their names. So
yeah,
hate speech, graphic violence.
Now, Richie, who's Richie? Because I do have some mates named Richie, but I'm not sure who Richie is.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, well, he's not causing any problems, so that's okay.
Yeah. This is.
Sorry about this. Sorry about this, Mitch. We're hoping to talk some just things in general. We're not talking about any drones as much. We've just been promoting Chopper Rules 1, and he's doing he does chopping up things and rebuilds and turning them into trikes and different things, and he's doing a build off where he's doing challenges to people here over in the States.
I have coming up at 9 my time. I'll stay on that. But I'll watch yours on here in case any more trolls pop up.
Yeah, I can see where the trolls are too, because I've got it now on my main thing. So I'm just talking like is on the live stream, and we just can hear you. That's all. But when I get things sorted out, I'll check it out with Farmer, and we can sort out how to get this. Because there's a lot of things to do. Where before I was just live streaming, but when you get down into doing Hangouts, you wonder why it's a bit overwhelming for people.
Yeah. Usually, like, I find sometimes too, when you get used to the Hangouts, it seems like the streams go a lot easier. There seem to be more.
Yeah.
Entertainment value is there per se.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm in a Hangouts group with like 45 or 47 people in it. So sometimes when I get the chance, I'll try and share streams like this and get them in there.
Yeah.
And try to get more people into the streams.
Yeah. Wow.
I've got another message. Someone just.
I'm still trying to complete the reporting harassment and bullying report. I've chosen one.
Yeah, I think the trolls might have gotten tired sick of us already.
That's good. They know we're just going to report them. That's all. So yeah, you just do it. And that's it. See, I'm Canadian drone. Sorry, bud.
Rick's Makes TV. He just changed Rick's Makes TV. Just changed his name to Rick's Makes TV Entertainment.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Ignore it. Just ignore it and just deal with it. We don't want to give them the notoriety, so just deal with it. If you just see it, I'll do it. Yeah, or vice versa. That's all good. Just report them. Just chat like you are normal.
Yeah, there you go. He's starting.
No, that's all right. Don't get upset. It's all good. Calm, deep voices. Calm, low voices. It's all good. Yeah. Well, what we were talking about before, what are you up to today? Whoops.
I was just reporting trolls. Not much.
Yeah. Trolls don't get under my skin. In fact, I've had some trolls only once on one of my chat, like in comments. and he made some nasty comments and that. And I said, I'm very, very sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I said, what would you like to see on the channel next? And then he said quietly, oh, could you teach me how to mix paints? Well, from that day on, he was no longer a troll.
That's it. There we go. Report. There we go.
Yeah, on with Val on the Canadian Drone Hub, she just whacks them. She deals with them, and half the time you don't even know she's dealt with them. And we all have turns. How you going, John? Good to see you in here. Good for you. You're gonna head off.
I got another stream to catch, so I'll see y'all.
No worries, buddy. That's all good. Glad to see you pop in.
I'll watch chat on this for any more trolls too, just to be safe while you do it too, because I want to make sure we're both there.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna hang out on a different stream, but I'll be still watching this one. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your help. Do what you can do. That's fine.
All right, see y'all later.
Yeah, see you, buddy. Good to see your horses shop.
Good to have you, man.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we got some good people out there. Horses shop's been a good supporter of mine over time, and they're the sort of people we want to build up. Yeah, see you later, Mitch. Good. Next time, hopefully, we'll have a structured show, but at the moment, we're just doing a bit of a chit chat. If there's anything that you wanted to add in the chat, it'd be great to see. We've still got 9 in here. Thanks for your support, guys. Let's have a bit of emoji party and do emojis of things that just on your mind or what you're interested in. I like doing emojis. How do you block these guys? Does anyone know that's out there? Because we can block them. I'm not quite sure how. Maybe you've got to click on their page. Remove, hide, put in timeout, report. Or do you just remove them completely? I see. Then does YouTube give us an opportunity to hide them? So yeah, so how's everyone out there today? I hope everyone's having a good day. We're having a bit of rain here. We've been having lots of sunshine before this, and now it's getting a lot better weather. Yeah, what I've been doing is trying to set up my studio. I've got my new computer. I've got 2 cameras now. I'm getting 2 more lights. So in the next month, I should have everything right. I should have some tests. And, yeah, it should be very good. I'm just dealing with, hopefully that person's removed. we've been chatting for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We've got 20 thumbs up. That's all good. That's all I like. 20 thumbs up on a basic live stream's not bad. Not that I worry about too much a thumbs up, but it's incredible. Thank you, guys. So I might end this stream right now. And at the moment, I'm just bouncing off. I got up to 60 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, is it? You already missed the snow. What, did it get warm, did it, John? That's too bad. It's incredible, though. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, today. Okay, Google, what temperature is it today?
In Bambara today, you can expect a high of 22 and a low of 9.
All right, 22 today. So that's not too bad. Yeah, well, I hope everyone has a fun day. I'm going to call it a day now. I just did a bit of a just to show you just to try to experiment with a few things. And wherever you're from, whatever you're doing, have a great day, and God bless you. Hit the like on the way out, and have a good one. Without further ado, Manic Magic out. Now I've got to stop the stream there, end the stream there.